Okay, when I work in the studio, a lot of times I work with opposites. As I was talking about last week, if there's a very synthetic track, I want to put in woody stuff, organic sounds, to create contrast and being able to create dynamics when you play between those contrasts. Well, so my idea today, when I first heard the drums, was of course to make them a bit more mellow, a bit more cushier, if you want to. And so I brought out the low-pass filter, the Mogerfoger. Alright, that's great. But then I realized that maybe I should just push it in the other direction and make them junkier but still more controlled. So how do you do that? Well, I can walk you through it like I do. So I pulled actually the signal out of the machine and then into this. I haven't shown you this before. Probably for good reasons, because I haven't used it all that much, because I think it sounds pretty bad. But this is a JJ SE 4200, and it's a analog delay and a spring reverb. So I'll take the drums out through that, and to make them even more squishy and all over the place, with a bit of echoes and oddness, they go into my trusty DBX 163X with the over easy compressor. Don't we like that? And then into the low pass filter. So this is what we get instead. And it comes across more like a sample or a loopy vinyl kind of a thing. That wasn't really what I was looking for, but it sounds kind of interesting. So I'll record that and then I'll see how it gels with everything else. Because as I'm working in my semi-analog way, there's no like plugins that I just like double click to hear. So I have to record it to hear how it actually sounds in context. But so far I like it, and the thing that will happen now is that if I take these really noisy drums out of the mix, it will actually create some space and some breathiness. Right now it feels like everything is sort of in the same area and taking up the same space, and it was hard before to realize or to imagine taking something out, because everything was like sort of in the same area and really complemented. This will really need its own space. So I'll try this and I'll hopefully move on, because I wasn't planning on working on the drums for this track. I thought I actually had them done like 3 months ago when I just whacked them down. But we'll see. Here we go.